Thanks, Glenn. So, yeah, great outcome for Joe. He's taken out $450, half of that's taxable component. He's put it all back in tax-free, so that's a great outcome. So when that money's going back into the fund, Joe has two options. He can either amalgamate that $450 with his existing superannuation benefits. That's the first option. Now, we do that by commuting the existing pension and restarting a new pension with the full balance and resetting the taxable tax-free split, which is up there. Now, you can't add, just remember, you can't add to a new pension, so that's why, to an existing pension, so that's why you would have to commute or stop the existing pension and start a new pension. The second option, which we think is a lot better, is to try and isolate or separate those two pension interests. So that $450,000, when that goes back in, we would suggest that Joe would start a second pension, a brand new pension. So 100% of that $450 would be the tax-free component. The $550,000 would still remain as it was, the existing pension. Now 50% of that is still taxable. So the idea, the goal of doing this is we want to try and isolate and preserve that $450,000 in tax-free component. So let's assume Joe's now retired. He's got his $70,000 a year that he needs to live off. In order to take that a step further, what he's going to do is withdraw the minimum amount, which is 4% of the $450,000 tax-free pension, which is $29,000 a year. So we need 70. He's going to pull out $29,000 from the tax-free pension. We're trying to limit that to as little as possible. He'll draw the remainder, so $41,000, which will take him up to his $70,000 he needs. He'll pull that out of the taxable pension. So the idea, draw the addition or the remainder, which he'll try and draw down as much as he possibly can on that taxable component within reason. If he needs to go on a holiday, wants to do some renovations on his house, we'd always suggest that he draws down on the taxable component first, because it is going to help his beneficiaries in the long run, save a lot of tax. The idea would be to hopefully get it to a stage where it's 100% tax-free. We could, the withdrawal and recontribution strategy that Glenn spoke about, we could look to do that again, if possible, depending on his age. So that's the idea, to try and get as much of it as we can in that tax-free component.